Welcome back. The last vlog, I had a flat tire and had decided to get like a full maintenance of the bike. I changed the tires, I changed the chain, and just made sure everything was okay for me to continue riding. And I am now in a beautiful place. Today's going to be a very hard day, I think, but stunning. I just left Salento and I'm heading to El Toche. The problem is, this morning I started riding and it was like a very, very nice downhill, which I wasn't expecting for a reason. The reason being, it was the wrong way. It was downhill, but I was not supposed to be going that way. So that added 2 hours to my already long day. Anyway, it's beautiful, so yeah, that will keep me motivated. That and food. So let's go. Of course, I still have some fun facts left from the last video, and the one I chose for today is quite appropriate. It being the fact that Colombia is home to the tallest palm tree in the world. It is called Quindío Box palm tree, Palmera de Cera de Quindío, and it can reach heights of up to 197 feet, so 60 meters. And I don't know why I said feet before. Feet mean nothing to me, but yeah, I'm gonna be seeing them later on today, which is gonna be the main motivation to keep pedaling up to 3,000 something meters. I'll show them to you. Today is one of those days where I have to use all my mind games to keep going, such as repeating mantras to myself like this will pass, this will pass, because I'm going up to 300 and something meters of elevation today at some point. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard day, so I'm gonna be using that one. And also, whenever I feel like I can't continue, I just tell myself, can I do it for 10 more seconds? The answer is usually yes. So I just do 10, literally count out loud up to 10. When I'm done, I ask it again, can I do 10 more? Yes. And I can spend hours literally just counting to 10 like a crazy person. I just stopped for a little break and I realized I'm not enjoying today at all, and that's just dumb because it's beautiful. But the fact that I have like a goal for the end of the day, it's kind of stressing me out. And I mean, I kind of need to have a goal because that's where I was planning on camping. But I think I'll gain a lot of peace of mind by accepting that maybe I won't make it and I just have to find another place to camp, and like that maybe I can actually enjoy today, which, I mean, this is an awesome experience. I mean, it's rough, but it's beautiful, so it would be dumb to just not enjoy it. So yeah, we'll see. The rain is the only thing that I'm worried about, because if it starts raining, that's why I had planned like to end the day there, because it was sheltered. If I don't get there, I'm not sure I'll find a sheltered spot. But yeah, we'll see. But I need to change the mood, because this is beautiful and I should be enjoying it. And just when I needed it the most, Clément and Martine appeared to save the day. They invited me to stay with them, and we shared stories and food, turning a difficult hill into a magical night I will never forget. Buen provecho, muchas gracias.
Y es con mucho amor y mucha energía.
Muchas gracias. Remember the tall palm trees I mentioned yesterday? Well, here they are. But after such a hard climb, I was really expecting a beautiful downhill, like a deserved downhill that I could enjoy, and it's the opposite. It's constant rocks and just noisy, everything's just like bumping around. Well, at least it's incredibly beautiful. I've been on this path of hell for almost an hour now. So thank you, Maps Me. That was great. This is how the path ends. I would like to pass, you know. I don't want to bother him. He's huge. I don't think they bite or anything, but if I get too much on, like, in his space, he might get scared. Now I need to go up to that bridge, but not without suffering first. Túnel, ahí el
Puente, bien.
muy lindo.
Este puente lo ayudamos a hacer luego porque era que aquí era del Alto Toche y aquel punto de allá que se llama el Alto Toche, arriba.
Ah,
Ese filo, ¿sí?
entiendo. So the initial plan was to keep going until a bigger city, but I'm way too tired, and also this is beautiful, so I've decided to stay here. And I found a spot on iOverlander, and it says there's hot springs because there's a volcano nearby, and I can also camp there. But, well, I'm not really sure about the path. I've gotten lost enough for a day. I hope I find the hot springs and the place to camp. Wish me luck. Found the house. And I also found the hot springs. Well, more like lukewarm springs. They're not super hot, but everyone around here says it's good for your skin, so I'm taking it all in, and it's definitely a good way to finish a complicated but beautiful day. Choice. Just so you know, this is gonna be a lot less physically demanding, still super exciting, and definitely a lot hotter. So let's go. First signs of the desert, back from the heat. think it's time to start looking for a place to camp. I think there's many spots, but I'm not really seeing one where I'm far away from the road and hidden. Well, it's still 4 p.m. so I have 1 hour, I think, to find a spot. Today wasn't as physically demanding as the mountain day, for sure, but the terrain is quite rough, to be honest. It's really not comfortable. You're always fighting, and I don't know if you can hear it, but there's also a lot of wind. So I'm quite tired, and also still very hot. You're in the desert. Enjoy it. I will. Thank you. Okay, so I think I'm gonna camp somewhere around here. It's far from the main road. There are some animals, so maybe I'll see like some shepherds, but I think it should be fine. I'm gonna investigate around, see if there's a better spot. Wow, this could be a very good spot. Somewhere there. Yeah. Okay, everything can give me a flat tire or break my mattress again, so I have to be very mindful of that. The moon is out. So that's where the main road is, and I'm thinking about putting my tent there. So it's beautiful. It's so quiet too. So in the end, this was not as beautiful, but way more comfortable. And I just wanted to make sure I wouldn't get a flat tire. So they bite, as you can see. I guess it's gonna be an early night. I don't know if after the sun goes down, maybe they disappear, but there's no way I'm getting out again. They're vicious. Well, you can't have it all. I do have great views though. I'm eating dinner quite early, mainly because I'm so itchy everywhere. I need to kind of think about something else. I mean, my legs are terrible, but it's kind of everywhere. So, yeah. Lentils, cucumber, potato, tomato, and carrots. Quite good. It's so hot and so itchy, but it's been a nice day. I think the stars are going to be amazing tonight. So if the sunflies have gone home, I'm gonna go outside and watch the stars. Only if the sunflies are home though. There's no way I'm exposing myself to this again. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed if I can, because they're inside. They got in. I don't know how. They're tiny, so I think they just come in. I don't know. Anyway, fun fact about el desierto de la Tatacoa. Even though it's called desierto, so desert, it's not actually a desert, but a tropical dry forest, which is made up of an extensive semi-arid area. Oh, they're annoying. Long story short, the name Tatacoa comes from a rattlesnake that used to exist for it to be called an actual desert. It is also known as the Valley of Sorrows. Good morning. I don't want to get out to all my fly friends, so I'm just sitting inside doing nothing. So today's fun fact about the desert: there is a UFO port in this desert, somewhere along that way. It was built because apparently many UFOs visit the desert. Today it can be visited, and apparently people say it's very healing to do so. So there you go. If you are driving a UFO, you know you can always stop here in el desierto de la Tatacoa. Okay, so a bit of a confession here, but last night there were many noises where I was camping, and some people ask me if I ever get scared, and I don't get scared super often, but last night I was scared at some point. And what I do when this happens is try to put like rationality into my fear, but it's the most difficult thing. Like when fear hits you, the last thing your mind wants to understand is how unreasonable that fear is. So first I try to distract myself, breathe or think of something else, or play a game on my phone, or put music or something that distracts me, and then I hit my brain with reason. So last night I was hearing all these noises, kind of like footsteps approaching, and then I would make a noise and they would go away. First, of course, I make sure I'm not in actual danger. It's just my mind playing games on me. Of course, if I'm in danger, I don't want to be distracting myself. I want to get up and do something about it. But most of the time, it's not actual danger. It's just my mind kind of creating stories with like a little thing it hears or it sees. So last night I was hearing these footsteps and I would make a noise and the footsteps would go away. So after taking a minute, realizing that was probably just like a goat, a horse, a cow that was curious around me and wanted to see, or just like wandering around. It's their land, is where they live, and I'm something strange that has come to spend the night, so I understand. But still, it being so dark, I got into this state of imagining further. What if it's actually, I don't know, my mind was just playing games on me. And yeah, I just played a game I have on my phone that needs a lot of attention. It always helps me. It was like 3 a.m., but it was impossible for me to go back to sleep as it was. So I played this game, which is a game where you have to put the name of the country in the map and so on. And after that, I started thinking, what animals do I know exist in this desert? What animals did I see yesterday as I was riding? Okay, so very harmless. animals for what I know. Of course, snakes and so on, but the footsteps would not be from a snake. People, which are scary sometimes, those were not the footsteps of people. So yeah, after distracting my brain for a bit and then thinking rationally about it, I fell back asleep and all was fine. So yeah, I'm just saying that because I have been asked a few times if I get scared and how I deal with it. It doesn't happen often, but this is how I deal with it. But of course, I must say, the moment fear hits me, it's irrational. So it's here and there's not much I can do to take it away. But this works for me, so that's my answer there. Not everyone would agree with me. Some people would take dirt over pavement, but honestly, I still get the amazing views and this is a lot more comfortable. I'm hoping this will be like this until the end of today.